Yo, what's up guys? It is Tanji. Today we're coming to you guys with a Trove upload on the channel. Recently, Gamigo, the new company that now owns Trove, has been making a bunch of improvements and have decided to start a creator program for their game and have been kind enough to come into contact with us to be part of their little journey here. And since I've started playing the game about a year ago, I've been on a pretty consistent grind and I've been really enjoying meeting the community and talking with a bunch of the people that still play the game after all these years, and it's been pretty fun. So today we decided to make a video on how to make flux, and more specifically a kind of unique way to make flux throughout adventurine. If you guys do not know what adventurine is and are pretty new to the game, I am going to try to keep this guide as simple and as straightforward as possible. Now, I'm pretty sure the game introduces new players to what adventurine actually is in the early tutorial stages. I don't think, at least me personally, haven't really touched adventurine until I got to the very end game stuff, because you have so much to do before actually needing adventurine that you kind of just forget about it in the progression. So adventurine is a currency acquirable through quests. You have 3 categories of quests that you can do throughout the world of Trove. We have our Trovian quests, our Geodian quests, and our club adventure quests. Now I'm going to inform you guys of a very useful command that you can enter into the chat if you are on PC. I don't know how this works on console. If you enter /adventurerewards all glued together, it should pop up some yellow text in your chat to inform you how many adventure quests are still available for you to do on this daily reset. The categories that you will see: Trovian, Geodian, and club adventures are all based on a daily reset, so you can complete 20 Trovian quests a day, 20 club adventures a day, and then 5 geodes a day, and those will reset on the next daily reset. I'm going to link you guys a Trove Club Quests Discord. This Discord is filled with a lot of various information, but most importantly, a lot of leaders, a variety of different clans that like to post about their club adventures being up and what type of club adventures. So I'll try to keep it simple. If you are a club, you can have access to summoning quests each day. And the quest that we are going to be focusing on today is a Chaos Chest quest. This can be rolled by club admins at an adventure post. If you get a Chaos Chest quest, it is of purple rarity and gives you 300 adventurine. So as confusing as all of this can seem, clubs can spawn quests and there are rarities of quests. And usually people seek out for the higher rarities of quests, which are orange and purple rarity. And today we are going to be focusing on the Chaos Chest quest, which is of purple rarity. And if you guys joined the Discord, you guys will see a little tab named 1cc 300 ADV. So usually if clubs will roll this quest, they will post it in this chat and they will give you the code to join the world and the instructions to get to the post. So now that we've accepted our CC quests, this is where we're going to get to the maintenance part of the farm, where you do have to log in and take care of these every day. Usually what I will do is buy Chaos Chest seeds off the market, usually averaging from 10,000 to 20,000. I think these days is more like in the 20,000 range. If you want to be exact in the amount of number and don't want to overspend on Chaos Chests, you will have to buy 40 Chaos Chest seeds for this strategy to work. We are going to buy 40 Chaos Chest seeds off the market and then plant all 40 of them so that we can have 40 Chaos Chest seeds prepared for us to harvest on the next gardening reset. So once that is done, let's just say I am able to harvest 40 Chaos Chest seeds right now. I'm going to log on, I'm going to look at the quest Discord, and I'm going to see if they have a Chaos Chest quest available for me to pick up. Usually, if they have one, I'll log on, accept the quests, and then I'll rotate in between the club world with the Chaos Chest, and then wherever you planted your Chaos Chest seeds, could be in your own personal club, cornerstone, whatsoever, go to wherever you planted those Chaos Chest seeds, rotate back and forth. You can finish this quest 20 times, so that will complete half of our garden of 40 Chaos Chest seeds. So now you're going to be wondering, why do I have 40 Chaos Seeds when I can only use 20 a day? You're going to want to leave the other 20 for every other day. So I'm going to try to explain this in a lot more of a simpler way. I'm going to just explain to you guys how the Chaos Chest Seeds work. Chaos Chest Seeds are on a set reset timer. So no matter what, if you plant your Chaos Chest Seeds today or tomorrow, they will only be available on the day that they are meant to be reset. So example, a weekly reset always resets on Monday. Well, every Chaos Chest Seed will reset on, this is just by example, by the way. I don't know exactly what the reset days are for Chaos Chest Seeds, but it will always be on, example, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So you'll be able to harvest a Chaos Chest Seed every 48 hours. No matter when you harvest your Chaos Chest Seed, it will reset on that time. So example, I left my other 20 Chaos Chest Seeds that I didn't harvest from the original 40 that I planted. Those 20 others I will be able to collect on the next day. Even if I don't collect them today, I will be able to collect them tomorrow. For example, I began my cycle of CC Seeds on Monday. I harvested 20 on Monday, left the next 20 for Tuesday. The Chaos Chest Seeds reset no matter what on Wednesday. There won't have to be a 48-hour timer on the 20 last Chaos Chest Seeds that I have harvested. So I collect 20 on Monday, collect 20 on Tuesday. They reset on Wednesday morning, and all 40 of my Chaos Chest Seeds will now be available for me to harvest on Wednesday, even though I had just harvested the last 20 on Tuesday. Hopefully that makes sense. It is a little complicated at first, but it's very, very simple once you understand how it works. I do advise you to just maybe try planting and seeing how Chaos Chest Seeds work before trying the strategy out. So usually I'll do my 20 club adventure quests with the Chaos Chest quest once a day, and then as you guys did hear at the beginning of the video, there are 3 different categories of quests that you can do daily in Trove: the Trovians, Geodians, and Club Adventure. I personally mostly focus on the Club Adventures and the Geodian Adventures, since the Club Adventures are very simple to do and quick. And then the Geode quests usually give a lot more for the amount of work that you do, except you can't do as many of the Geode quests. So I'll put this as a bonus. If you want to gain a little bit more of adventurine per day, do your 5 Geodian quests. I prefer the 5-star quests because I can do them in D15 while farming for the other resources. So the 5-star quests can be done in all of the 5-star available dungeons in the entirety of Trove. So it doesn't have to be in Geode. Just make sure that it's a 5-star dungeon that you are completing to complete that quest. Then I will also mention as a extra bonus, if you guys are completed with the overclocked resistor workbench, I highly advise for you guys to use your sentience shards to create 50% bonus adventurine potions and then complete all of your adventurine tasks. So once all that is done, you might be wondering, what will I be doing with all this adventurine? So to make the most profit out of your adventurine, you're going to want to convert your adventurine into Clubits. You can convert these through the club merchants in the hub. If you are part of a club and have the level 3 merchant, if you go to the little station to convert your adventurine into Clubits, it will cost a little bit less adventurine to make those Clubits, so you'll get a little discount on the conversion rate of your adventurine into Clubits. Now, Clubits are not initially tradable through the marketplace. The way that you are going to make profit off of your Clubits is by donating to other clubs and have people pay you for it. So if you are a new seller of Clubits, usually people who do this most often will have their contacts and will know people from big clubs who really need adventurine, because a lot of clubs with the maxed out stats and fixtures need a lot of Clubits to sustain the buffs from their clubs, so they will go around looking for people to donate. Now, the way that you are mostly going to market that you are selling Clubits is through the trade chat in game, and you can also do it through various discords, including the Trove Club Quest discord. So if you're new to selling Clubits, usually you'll want to have the person that you are selling to pay you half at the beginning. Then you'll donate all of your Clubits to their club, and then they'll donate the other half of the amount that they are owed to you. Just to make it a little safer, I do suggest you following that method in the start. And then once you get to know the people that actually buy the Clubits, usually they're pretty trusted people in the community, but you will see they usually just pay up front and then you donate the Clubits, and it's pretty simple. You actually don't have to be part of the club to donate Clubits as well. So you can just accept the invite that they send you. They take you to their Clubit post, you donate the Clubits, and so forth. Usually I will try to sell my Clubits for roughly 550 each. So 550 per Clubit, and will usually range from the 600 to 550 rate. So I made some quick math numbers on how much you're actually making profit per week if you're using this strategy. So don't take these numbers very seriously. They're very rough estimates. Example, every week I'm spending 800,000 on my Chaos Chest seeds. So that's for 40 Chaos Chest seeds. And if I'm logging in every day to do my 20 Club Adventure Chaos Chest quests, I am making 2.6 mil in revenue. So I'm going to be spending 800 in flux and then making 2.6 million of flux off of those Clubits that I'm making, which we will then be profiting of about 1.8 million flux per week if you are logging in every day and doing all of your club quests with the Chaos Chest quests. So like I said, I made a rough approximate. I think it's a little more that you're making a week, but if you're also doing your geode quests and Trovian quests, you're going to be making a little bit more. So that's pretty much the only catch that has to do with this. You do have to be consistent with your dailies and log in every day, do your 20 club quests so that you can make quite a bit of profit off of this strategy. But it is very, very rewarding in the long run. Apart from all of this cluster of information, I tried my absolute best to explain it in the most simple way. If you are a new player and are seeing this video, it is possible for you as well to do this strategy. I just know that a lot of beginning players don't usually have adventurine and quests like that in mind to collect adventurine and make profit off of it. So if there are any questions, I can try to clarify myself as much down in the comments below, or you guys can contact me on Discord whatsoever. I try to return a little bit of the help that I've received in my progression throughout Trove, so don't be shy. You guys can try to contact me, and hopefully this clarified a new strategy for you. So I apologize for the lengthy video, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Any questions down below, write them, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for sticking around.